Alright, I should be able to sell that. Why is it locked? Come on.
Morning, Arthur. Good
Done.
job finding this spot. You found it too.
Here we go.
I wouldn't have. If you hadn't.
My
Good night.
table awaits your offerings, Mr. Morgan.
All right, Pearson.
If only it was in better condition. Let's see what we can get for it.
Fine, but make sure you get a good price for it.
Thank you, Arthur.
Upgrades.
This camp could do with a few improvements.
Essential
Why don't you
upgrades?
take a
No.
Look at my ideas.
Lodgings. Data skull.
Very nice addition, I think.
What's that? Table?
You deserve it, Mr. Morgan.
Oxen rug.
Oh, like that. Odd. Yes, I'll remember that one.
Here, Micah. What does this need? Perfect goat hides.
It makes you feel a bit more like home.
What's going on over here? Book it. Fill up the bucket by the river. Time for some mundane tasks. A really nice spot for the camp, though.
Morning.
What?
How you doing, old friend?
Why'd you drop the bucket?
Fine.
Whatever.
It's funny. Us ending up down here.
Ow!
My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania.
No, get away.
Slot.
Stop following me.
Tell you that
I'm not here to do a mission. Get away from me.
times.
Alright,
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
get away.
Worrying me. We lost men back there. We
Stop it.
have lofty
No.
goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society.
It says to me.
Find a truer, better way.
Dad, stop it.
There's gonna
No.
be casualties. We're thieves.
No, I
The
can't.
world
It's
don't
visible.
want
Oh.
us no more. We are dreamers in an ever
Oh, no.
world of facts. Now I'll give you that, but come on.
No, I don't want to follow Dutch. Damn it, I don't want to fucking do the mission.
It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's
Oh my
a
god.
trick around here.
How do I fucking get out of this? Why did that trigger?
I reckon it's full of fish. Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in?
Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Come on, then.
Sorry, boy.
Passing you.
Okay, go.
There, where are we going?
Yeah.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan.
The
Make
plan.
enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Dutch, exactly
Like where?
how much money
I
do we
got
need?
some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day.
That's a fancy
Looks
train.
like law up ahead. Play it cool. Whoa. Easy.
What's that?
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Well, well, look who it is.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It is good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Get a move on!
What are you waiting for? I'm right here.
Oh, that must have hurt. Leave them. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train. I see the flat carriage. Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else. You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! Let go!
Am I supposed to mash the button? Nope.
Go! Get after them!
You hold it right there!
I'll get you.
Come on, sit
Guess I
back.
can't.
Stay on them.
Bastard!
Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Oh, that was easy.
Gonna be dead soon, partner. Jim, you want time me?
Where you gonna run to? I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. Do we need to bother? Let me go.
You get a knife.
Can't do that.
my ass because I'm not allowed to use a weapon.
Do it.
Try at least.
I'm right out here if you need me.
Forgot what the controls were to punch, block. What a dick.
Hello?
Blink.
Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Ah, just about.
Pick a pet. I don't want to touch anything in this train because it has a bad habit of throwing me through walls.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train.
This man's hair is very
Load
rigid.
Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray.
What about the other one?
There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in.
There was
Follow
one
me.
tied up on the
What
roof.
about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
I thought that horse was dead for a minute.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Chop, chop, don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see. Okay, this way.
Hey, fellas.
Mr.
You're on
Gray,
it.
we got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for
Oh, he's
justice.
alive.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out over rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families.
It's like the printer failed again.
Start sniffing around the Gray's place.
What a surprise.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure,
Yeah, fuck it, we came all this
why
way.
not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
That's a big pile of horse shit there.
Damn preacher told me I need to find the Lord. Who's he think he is?
What a rotten place this is.
There.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Giddy up.
Let me sit up here and get my toes covered again.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
I don't actually know where I'm going. I'm just kind of moving along the same route as Hosea. I think it's kind of like an autopilot sequence.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
It's a beautiful lake. Very reminiscent of a place I go camping at.
Whoa! I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Whoa!
Hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good.
Whoa, whoa, sidestepping.
Coming past.
Go on!
You hijacking?
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go. Pete! Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
Nice boat. It's pretty low in the water, though.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. You won't catch much without a rod.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Strong with a good old worm.
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be
I see you
lucky
over there.
to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then.
How can I
You
choose
heard
which
the
way I
expert,
face?
Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the waters.
What's out there? I don't see anything big. Right there is. I want that one.
Looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
But he won't let me look that way. That's some bullshit. All the way over there,
First
maybe?
lesson, Arthur. You have to cast the line to catch a fish.
There he is.
You got ditch.
You got a bite there, Arthur.
You hooked him.
Yeah, it's small. Looks small.
There you go. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Got one.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
That feels like a bite. There we go.
Round.
Got away.
Hey, Hosea. You remember that time
Oh, okay.
we sent Arthur out fishing?
It's not where I threw
He
that.
came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Okay, I have no control over where he's actually
I
throwing it.
used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley, that was nice of you. And he replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Yeah, I can't actually cast it where I want to. Kind of annoying.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still
Oh,
open.
they're all around the same
alive
size.
The way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
It could be worse. There could be no fish in the lake.
It looks like you got a bite, Arthur. Now reel him in, Arthur.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I was always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. You got something biting, Arthur.
Oh, kidding. Jose, did you give up? I don't even see your rod anymore.
Not bad, Arthur.
Yeah, they're getting smaller.
That one gets to fight another day, huh?
My inventory is full. I cannot catch any more fish.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we be 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we
Work on the harmony.
We go dance this round, round, round. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, round, round. We care not for martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, round, round. To them we dance this round, round, round. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
Oh, we've got a dock. I don't remember that. I thought you just crashed it on land. Yep.
All right. I think well, I mean, we're gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Gonna be fine, Dutch.
Oh, that was fun today.
Oh. Don't talk to anybody.
Arthur!
Get away from me!
How you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Oh, it's Uncle.
Don't be like that. Just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Is
I've had quite a time of it, gentlemen. Mr. Pearson! Mr. Pearson, look what I've got. Fish!
Mr. Matthews! Mr. Matthews. You should have been a sailor.
No, thank you. I like to eat fish, not swim with them.
You know, one time, just off the horn,
oh
a
God.
giant whale stalked us for months.
The same thing happened to me just south of Milwaukee, only I don't like to talk about it. I have nasty memories, though.
You're not a kind man.
Oh, hello, Arthur.
What's that? Ooh, I can eat. Got food. No, there isn't. It's a lie. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna eat it right here and drop the bowl on the floor like an absolute savage. Oh, I never knew you could interact with a coffee pot. Huh. That's funny. A lot of coffee in this cup.
Hey, Lenny.
Got some fish for you, Mr. Pearson.
Might as well keep the reserves as full as we can.
Good job, Mr. Morgan.
Alright, let's check the camp ledger real quick and see if they've added anything new you can add to the camp. Feel like there's something extra for the boat and for this area, but I don't know if that's actually true. Ledger. Yeah, camp boat. Wait a minute. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say, why did it not take it out of my inventory?
I'm miserable, Dutch.
Got ourselves a little canoe now. Look at that little guy. We got the big chungus.
Evening, Arthur.
Oh, I can't attack the bird. Get out of the way,
Damn it,
person.
Pearson.
Oh, good and hot.
Drive. Oh, take it all off. There we go. And we will. What's that? Oh yeah, I remember that. Sleep. Still morning.
Miss O'Shea.